today demonstrates once again how they never hesitate to go into harm's way to keep our city safe. All the officers were taken to the hospital just to be treated, make sure they're all right, but everyone's okay.
All right, you're looking at photos of evidence from the scene. We have two of them for you, one of which is the semi-automatic weapon the suspect was allegedly firing at those cops recovered in the backyard of that home on Howard Avenue. Let's show you the other photo of that unmarked police cruiser. It's got an indication there, an arrow, where the bullet actually hit the passenger side of the cruiser. Again, no police officers were hurt in this entire ordeal. Police are still in the process of trying to identify the suspect at the hospital at this point. And again, a very tense and harrowing night for both police officers and our photographer, Vinny Shields, here at the scene. Thankfully, no one here was hurt today. That is the latest. Live in Brownsville, I'm Anthony DiLorenzo, Pix 11 News.
Good morning. I'm Chief Terry Monahan. With me is Assistant Chief Jeff Madry, Commanding Officer of Patrol Borough Brooklyn North, Deputy Chief Mike Kemper, Commanding Officer of Brooklyn North Detectives, and Captain Craig Edelman, the 7th Commanding Officer. Before I give a briefing on this morning's police-involved shooting, I want to remind everyone the information I'm about to give is preliminary, as this is still an ongoing investigation. Earlier this morning, at approximately 2:36 a.m., officers in uniform assigned to the 7th Precinct were patrolling the area of Howard Avenue and Dumont Avenue when they observed a suspicious male wearing a mask on his face. When the three officers who were inside their patrol car attempted to speak to the male, he immediately fled towards 788 Howard Avenue. One officer exited the vehicle, and the other two drove onto Howard Avenue. The perpetrator then fired numerous rounds at their vehicle, striking it. The first officer who exited the car then exchanged gunfire with the perpetrator. However, he was able to flee from the officers. Approximately 30 minutes later, a resident alerted additional officers that a male was attempting to break into a backyard in Howard Avenue. As uniformed patrol officers gained entry to the backyard, they were fired upon numerous times and exchanged gunfire with the same perpetrator. These officers became pinned down at the location due to the perpetrator firing. Additional officers, including the emergency service unit, also made entry into the backyard area where rounds continued to be fired by the perpetrator. Our officers returned fire, and the man was then taken into custody. A total of 7 officers fired their weapon. 1 officer fired on Howard Avenue, and 6 additional officers fired in the backyard location. The male was taken to Brookdale Hospital, where he was pronounced deceased. A semi-automatic handgun was recovered from the scene.
I think the federal government needs to step in here and make a prime example of NYPD with regard to what is going on, the violations of people's civil and constitutional rights, the egregious violations of law.
We have a video here, a picture. This is the RMP with a bullet hole on the passenger side front door. And in the backyard, it's hard to say, this is a semi-automatic gun that was recovered in the backyard. Questions?
How would you describe the mask? What was so ominous about it?
He had his face covered walking down the street, which is kind of suspicious on a warm evening. So they went to stop him. He immediately ran. When he turned the corner, as the cops are turning the corner, takes the gun out and fires at the police officers. We have that on video.
Is there any estimate of how many rounds? Because this was like the Wild West or something.
There were a lot of rounds fired. Approximately 9 rounds were fired by our officers on Howard Avenue. And it's still an approximation, but in the backyard it looks like we fired 55 rounds. We're still counting his shell casings to see how many he fired. So he fired both on Howard and in the backyard.
And where was he hit?
He was hit numerous times in the body. It's all part of the ongoing investigation. Again, this only happened a couple hours ago. No, just a mess. Just a mess. Into a house. He was in the backyard on Howard trying to break into a house. Someone alerted us to that, and then we went into the backyard. As soon as we go into the backyard, he engages in gunfire with us. We still haven't identified him. Initially at the cop car. Howard, on video we have him turning, firing at the cop car. Our other officer who had exited the car then engages him on the sidewalk on Howard. Perpetrated, no, numerous times, still working on that. We have body cam video, but there was also local video that we got that shows him firing at the car. Yes, not injured, just evaluated. Backyard of Howard Avenue. No. We're still at the hospital right now trying to identify him.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
In Calvin, this unidentified suspect first opening fire on police at the corner of this intersection, Howard and Livonia Avenues, where you see the entire neighborhood now cordoned off in a massive crime scene. Officers were first shot at inside their cruiser. Then, as the suspect tried to make his escape into a nearby house, that led to a standoff with cops. Dozens of bullets fired. Our photographer on scene capturing all of it on camera. And of course, that is the sound of 7 cops firing a total of 64 rounds at the suspect in his 30s in the backyard of a home on Howard Avenue. The standoff started playing out around 2:30 this morning. Officers patrolling the area, spotting the suspect wearing a mask. As they approached him, he turned and allegedly opened fire at the passenger side of their cruiser. That's when officers on foot got into their first gun battle in the middle of the street. However, the armed masked man slipped away into the darkness, and 30 minutes later, police got a 911 call from a resident on Howard Avenue, saying the suspect was trying to break into their house. He was then cornered by cops in the backyard. You see it there. The hail of gunfire exchange ensued in the middle of the neighborhood. Ultimately, the perp was shot multiple times where he died at the hospital. Despite all that firepower, no police officers were hurt.
Son, they shooting, son. Son, let's go, son. They shooting, son. Oh, son, they shooting, son.
Chill, why you running this place, shorty?
We could get to the crib now, son.
Yes, you gotta wait.
I just heard more shots, son. Son, we gotta go over there, son.
Yo, bet, don't go there yet.
I wanna know where they at. Come on, let's go to the crib. We gotta get to the crib, yo. They coming back this way?
Can't go there, you see them.
Oh shit, I'm getting the fuck out of here, yo. Come on, son,
Where you running, boy?
son, you better move.
Yo, chill, stop right there. Where you running, boy? Chill.
Standing there. Run too. Run, they scared, look at the two. Look at the one in the white shirt right here just standing here in the back. Look how they afraid, the gunshots. Look how they all stand back. Look how the police stand down in the back. That's how people be getting shot. They not even trying to. people that wasn't even, they just arrested the man that wasn't even a part of it. Oh. Howard and Livonia. Livonia's sewn up. It's over. It's over right now. No traffic here. No traffic right here. Police wilding out tonight. It said they exchanging fire. Oh. They act like they're looking for somebody. But they got their guns out. Oh, it's a whole gang of them. It's a million of them. Oh my God, it's the whole precinct. It's the whole precinct, yep. It said they exchanging fire. Oh. Okay. They caught it? Oh, it's a whole gang of them. It says the suspect has officers pinned down in a backyard and shots are still being fired. Oh, it's a million of them. Oh my God, it's the whole precinct. It's the whole precinct, yup. They caught him? It says the suspect has officers pinned down in a backyard and shots are still being fired.
They going in people's house? What type of shit?
Mommy, they going in people's house. They going in
Look, they all running in his house.
Oh my god.
What type of... They just raided his whole... Yeah.
She's recording on the citizen. So they like in that house right here, but they go in everybody's house across the street. And they just all run in that house.
Look, they ran in that house too. And who back there? The helicopter probably telling them where he is. Oh, they all running up. They went to the next house. Look, they ran in the next house. Probably. Oh, they shooting! Oh, close the window! Close the window! Close the window! Wait, who? What is that? Oh, look, they ducking! Oh, he must be shooting!
They having a gunfight back here, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh!
He must be in the back there.
Yo, life is really not that serious. Just turn yourself in, my nigga.
Yo! I want to see when they bring him. Oh!
It's really not that serious, son. Just turn yourself in.
That's so crazy.
He really throwing like... He just emptied the whole clip.
Where all these guns gonna fit at?
He's having a party.
They not in it, bro. It's a whole army for one person.
Yo! Now they gonna kill him. He gonna die tonight. That's it. That's it.
Where they all gonna fit?
That's it. Dead. It's over.
Fit in that house.
It's over. It is over. 449. They got him? Yo, they jumping on people's cars? Nah, they bugging. They bugging. Oh! Really? Nah, this is crazy.
Yo, what kind of man is this?
Close the window. Where did my mother go? She went back
She
downstairs.
ran downstairs.
No. Yo, they really nah, don't come ducking over here. You gonna shoot me here.
Look, he got
What they
his gun.
screaming? What they screaming? Who got their gun?
They got their guns out. They all got their guns out.
They gonna throw at him as soon as he come
Son,
out.
where's the news, Chelsea? They gonna take the
Shh,
footage.
shh.
They holding the place
Let me hear what they saying.
Where's your mother? Tell you go tell your mother to stay.
Tell her get inside, bro. They about to throw
Tell her
like
to come
crazy.
upstairs, don't have no door open.
Juve. They not letting us go nowhere.
This whole shit about to be taped off today. News about to be here, everything.
I'm gonna be in the camera like, nah, I ain't see nothing. Cops still over there though. Cause we was just saying how Grafton the most quietest block ever. So. Yo, you know your shit going to the news, right?
Hell yeah.
Cause you caught all the gunfire on that
Yo, they
shit.
gotta pay me 10 bands for this. Y'all use my footage without my permission. It's an issue. For real.
I want to see what they saying about Chelsea.
If I ain't talking mad shit.
Like, yo, her voice sound like that. It's a whole standoff right now.
They going to war with one person, y'all.
But look at all of them behind that car right
They
there.
all hiding. They all got guns and they all hiding. And it's one person, y'all. Yo, nah, don't finish it. This is like GTA.
Somebody put the cheat code in. Nigga got 5 stars right now. They about to bring the tank out. Nigga got 5 stars. This is crazy, son. That small ass backyard, they can't get him.
They probably shooting. He probably shooting at them every time they run in there.
I know he got shot already.
Yeah, he gotta get shot. It was too many shots that went off for him not to get shot.
That's the chief. They not doing nothing, son. Like, look at this. They hiding behind cars.
From one gun.
Look at him. He leaned up. He chilling.
First of all, where they bullet? Yo, where the SWAT team at? They need bulletproof vests. They need like 50 precincts for this one nigga. 7.5.
What's that light? That's the flashlight or the... What they shining?
That's the spotlight from the helicopter.
Ain't no way. No, the spotlight is not on.
That's somebody's. It must. Maybe it's another one, son.
Take your head out the window.
See, I get shot, right? I don't know where that light coming from.
Yo, who lives there?
Yo, this nigga just pulled up on a bike. Some cop just pulled up on a bike. Like, a bike, bro. A bike. He was over there.
Oh shit, look how much cops down there.
Oh.
Yo, it's not cops.
I'm about to get on the roof. I'm about to get on the roof.
No. It's mad cops down there. It's really unnecessary that all these cops are here.
They deep. They mobbing. Yo, nigga said weird question. You live on Citizens? Yeah, that's me. That's me. Yo, I'm crying, son. Yo, what's my name on this shit?
And your shit is verified 1.8K.
Nah, that's more than 1.8. Oh, that's reactions. It's 9.7K views.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm famous tonight. Yo, let me stop kissing you.
Janaya is sleeping, like that's sad. Like niggas be out here dead in this house.
What they doing? What they doing? What they doing? What they doing? What they
Oh
doing?
shit, oh shit, oh shit. They moving in. I hear somebody screaming.
Yeah, I hear a lady. Yo, if they start shooting, get low. Trying to tell y'all.
Where's your mother?
They sitting in front of the house. There's all these gunshots going off.
Yo, somebody needs to give him a vest.
Yo, tell them move from in front of the house.
Yo, they about to start shooting again. So
They
y'all
about
don't
to
even
blow
know
that
how
whole
much
house up,
shots just
man.
went off.
Imagine they did all that. He not even in here.
They just came up with a whole plan.
Bro, he gone. Like,
What the fuck? Chantel, your bonities.
they giving each other handshakes. What is going on, man?
Okay, but is the, but they going in the house.
that's a sergeant or something. That's a cop. I thought that was somebody in the crib.
Oh shit, my phone is blurry. It's blurry. Why is it so blurry? How do you stop this from being blurry?
You gotta focus it.
My back, just get off me.
They don't even know what to do with themselves. Good morning to you. My finger. They not playing with Oh, nah, it's another helicopter. I heard it. Shh.
They running a SWAT team? Yeah. Nah. This shit is not.
Yo, y'all need to do something. Oh, look at all these cops that just came out their backyard. Yo, look at this. Look. Oh, nah. Yo, I don't want no beef with them. Because they come at deep. A gurney. Oh, what the fuck? Yo, they put a gurney, somebody hit. Nah, he probably in there dead. Look. He probably in there. They probably killed him. What they saying about me? Oh, why they playing on me? What? I'm 21, y'all.